Good morning, students. In the previous video, you all learnt about terrestrial habitats and aquatic habitats. We will move on to some of the terrestrial habitats. The first terrestrial habitat is the desert. Okay, and in deserts, you have already learned about the adaptations in camel. And I hope, children, that you all remember the various adaptations of camels. Okay, now in the adaptations of camel, if you remember, I had told you that camels have very long legs so that they can stay away from the heat of the sand. But there are not only camels, there are other animals also like rats and snakes. But rats and snakes, they do not have long legs like camels. Okay, so how do they bear the heat of the desert? Okay, in desert you all know the heat is very intense. So how do they remain or you can say how do they stay away from the intense heat? Okay, so what do? They stay in the burrows deep in the sand. Okay, during the daytime, to avoid the heat of the desert, they make burrows you all know. Okay, so burrows, they stay in the burrows which is deep inside the sand, and these animals are active only during the night time. Okay, so that is how they have adapted themselves. Now we'll see about some of the plants in the desert. Okay, you all know that one of the most famous plant of the desert is the cactus. Okay, and cactus have got various adaptations so that it can live in the desert. And what are the adaptations of cactus? Now, cactus or the desert plants lose very little water through transpiration. Children, do you all know transpiration? What is transpiration? Transpiration means the loss of excess water. Okay, all the plants, they lose excess water through the process called as the transpiration. Okay, just like human beings, we human beings, how do we lose excess water from the body? Either we sweat, पसीना निकलता है, or we pass out the urine. So that is how we give out excess water. In the same way, plants also lose excess water to the surrounding by the process of transpiration. So desert plants, they lose very little water. Clear? Okay, then the leaves of the desert plants are either absent, or they are very small, or they are in the shape of the spines. You all must have seen a cactus, children, isn't it? It is like this cactus. Okay, and cactus have got very small spines in the on the green part. This is the green part of the cactus, and these are the spines. Okay, so children, these spines, okay, these spines are actually the leaves of the cactus. Okay, these spines are actually the leaves of the cactus. So what is this? So you must now ask, ma'am, what about this green part? Okay, the green part, what is this green part? The green part that you see in the cactus, that is actually the stem of the cactus. Clear, children? So the green part of the cactus that you see, that is the stem, and the small spines that you see on the cactus, that is the that are actually the leaves. So this is a modification, or you can say an adaptation. So in a cactus plant, it is the stem which does the photosynthesis. Clear, children? Because which is the green part? Green part here is the stem. Just now I told you. Okay, in all the plants, who does the photosynthesis? In all the plants, it is the leaf that do the photosynthesis, and you have been studying this from class 4th. You all know that it is the leaf which perform photosynthesis. But in cactus, it is the stem which performs the photosynthesis. The green part is the stem. Okay, so you see, this is a very you can see it is the most important adaptation. Okay, that the green part is the stem, and here the stem does the photosynthesis, and the leaves are reduced. Okay, they are very small in structure, so that are the spines. Okay, so these are the adaptations of the cactus. Clear, children? So just now, as I told you, it is given here also that it is photosynthesis is carried out by the stems. Then one more adaptation is that the stem is covered with a thick waxy layer. Okay, if you have a cactus plant at your home, please go to the cactus plant and just try to remove from the stem. You try to remove, you will see that there is a coating, there is a layer, a plastic sort of type. Okay, so it has got a thick waxy layer which helps to retain water. Okay, retain water means water को अपने पास संभाल के रखता है. It does not allow the water to lose to the environment. यानी कि water जो है environment में नहीं जाता है, नहीं ना जाने के लिए, बचाने के लिए it has got a thick waxy layer. Clear? And also desert plants have roots which have to go deep into the soil for absorbing water. Why the roots have to go deep into the water? Because you all know that the desert plants, they in deserts there is hardly any water available. So the roots of these plants go deep into the soil in the search of water. Okay, so these are the adaptations of desert plants. Please, children, as I am teaching the chapters, please read the chapters so that it will be very clear to all of you. And you also have to learn all these adaptations. Clear, children? Thank you.